So it's a common misconception that crochet is a female centric craft, but in reality, um, all of the needle and fiber arts like crochet, knitting, even lace making is actually it was actually dominated by males in these professional guilds for survival. So in the medieval and the Renaissance era, crochet was very male dominated in the professional guilds, and it was very highly looked upon. So there was actually an apprentice system. So basically, male boys will learn at age 12 how to do all of these fiber arts, including crochet, and they will train and train for several years. Eventually, after those several years of training, they will become journeymen, where they would travel around and learn different techniques from other masters. And in order to become a master to a guild, a man would have to come up with this masterpiece of intricate needlework or lace work or crochet or knitting work. Although women practice crochet and fiber arts, they were banned. Like, they could not go into the professional guilds, because the professional guilds were for men only, to create things to make money, and they set the prices of their products. So women will often take, that's why the women had the fiber arts as a craft hobby, because they could only do it at home. So let's talk about the guilds. Okay, so they had guilds in different towns in the medieval Renaissance time era, and basically the men would go in there and create their crafts to sell, and this was like the precursor to the labor union. So there were a couple different types of guilds. So there were the merchant guilds and the craft guilds. The merchant guilds controlled trade in town, and they oftentimes would negotiate with the lords in order to get a trade for either protection or lower taxes. Craft guilds focus on different skills like blacksmiths, weavers, and bakers. And organizations today, like the Crochet Guild of America, keep this history alive. And they aren't just social clubs, they're literally places that you can go to get a master certificate, and you're judged by other elite or people that masters in this specific fiber art skill. So the next time you pick up your yarn, remember, you're not just making a blanket, you're literally practicing a master trade that has lasted for centuries.